Summarizing strategies. Summarization is the restating of the main ideas of the lesson in as few words as possible. It can be written, oral, through drama, through art and music, in groups, and individually. There's extensive research that shows that summarization is among the top 9 most effective teaching strategies in the history of education. Teachers who start a lesson by summarizing the big points in the day's lesson and end by having students summarize their learning see gains in the retention of that material. A few examples of summarizing strategies will be found on the next slides. The directions for several more summarizing strategies will be found in your live text folder. The 3-2-1 is a summarizing strategy at the end of a lesson. Students write down 3 things they learned today, 2 things they found interesting, and 1 question they still have. The ticket out the door, also called an exit slip, is another summarizing strategy. An exit slip can be a 1-sentence summary of what students learned. It could be the answer to a review question or a short list of facts learned. Exit slips are a great way to assess your own teaching. They will often indicate whether or not students understood the presented material. This strategy can be used as a classroom assessment for learning as students evaluate their own justification for word choice. Teachers can quickly tell who has mastered the learning target. At the end of a lesson, ask your students to develop a 1-word summary of today's topic. They must apply their critical thinking skills to investigate, read about, and analyze the topic. They must isolate the critical attributes and come up with 1 good word that fits the topic. After they have chosen their word, students must be able to defend their word choice with a valid reason. It is not their choice of the 1 word that makes this a powerful strategy, but the development of the rationale for defending that choice. In the summary ball, students stand around the classroom and the teacher tosses the ball to the first student. This student must catch the ball and in 5 seconds state any idea, fact, or concept from the lesson. He or she then tosses the ball to another student who has not yet spoken. The second student must add something that has not been mentioned. If a student can't add anything from the lesson, he or she tosses the ball but must sit down. Play continues until only 1 student is left standing. Think, Pair, Share is a summarization strategy that can be used in any content area before, during, and after a lesson. During the think stage, the teacher tells students to ponder a question or a problem. Next, individuals are paired up and they discuss their answers to the solution to the problem. Finally, students are called upon to share out with the rest of the class. Think, Pair, Square, Share is another strategy. In this case, students think about a question alone. Then they discuss it with a partner. And then partners discuss with another pair before sharing with the class. Teachers can use this activity as a formative assessment as they walk around the room listening to student conversations. Take the time to try some of the other strategies that can be found on LiveText.